Hello, hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to be drawing a portrait of an Inuit person. Here is my example of this project, and I had so much fun with this. You're going to have a lot of fun too. All right, let's get started. You're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need a pencil. You might need an eraser, and you're going to need something to trace with later. Okay, I am going to draw in Sharpie pen just so you can see easier. You are drawing in pencil first. Okay, at the top of your paper, you are going to have a circle, or you are going to draw a circle, not touching the top, but near the top. Sometimes this circle might be drawn for you. That's okay. And if you want to draw a circle and you're struggling, you can always use something to trace. Sometimes I even use lids to things or mugs. All right, moving on. We have our circle. That is going to be our head. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go around the head and give it this fluffy, floofy line. Kind of zigzag, kind of wavy. That's going to make it look like it has fur. Now, I can do this really fast because I have a lot of practice, but you take your time. When you're finished, you're going to take your finger in the center of the circle and drag it down, 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 down. We're going to leave space at the bottom for our legs and our boots, but this is where we're going to make a little line. It's like my stop line. It's going to be my stop line, the bottom of my parka. Then I'm going to come to the side of my Inuit person and make a line coming down. Swing it around. Touch that line. Keep going. Bring it down to make this shape. This is my parka. This is like a jacket, what they call a jacket. All right, next step, let's make some legs and mukluks. Mukluks are boots. First, we're going to start with the legs. Right next to here, we're going to make 2 lines and another 2 lines. Then we're going to come down, swing out and up. Now your mukluk should be about the same length. Everybody's legs are even. All right. What are we missing? We're missing some arms. Let's start at the top. Come out. And stop. Don't go all the way down to the parka. Stop a little bit above. And then we're going to make a floofy line again. Fluffy line. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's see, they should be about the same length. A floofy line. And now we have to make the mittens. An oval with a thumb. The thumb point is closest to the body. An oval with a thumb. Wow, this is looking pretty good. All right, let's now start with some details. Whoop, zooming in. we have to make a face. Let's start with our face with the eyes. The eyes are in the middle of the face, and we're just going to make a dot for each eye. Over the dot, we make a curved line for our eyelids. A little bit above our eyelids, we need eyebrows. In the center of our face, a little bit down, we're going to make a nose. We're going to start with a little curved line, and then we're going to swing that curved line up. We are missing a mouth. Let's draw that next. Little smile. And don't forget to draw the lips. Next thing is we have to add some hair. Just the sides of the hair. If you want to add some little lashes, you can. All right, boys and girls. Now let's add some patterns and details to our parka and our mukluks. Did you know that traditionally these clothes were made out of fur? It's true. All right. We're going to make a straight line going down the center of the parka. Here and here. The next thing we're going to do is make a zigzag line next to it. We're going to do that on both sides. Next, we're going to add some detail or spaces on the sleeves. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3 lines over here. We're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3 lines. Let's put some patterns inside of these lines. We're going to use striped patterns on the top line of both sections. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use zigzag lines again. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Keep it going. Do the same thing over here. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Awesome. Let's do some designs and patterns on the mukluks. Okay, we're going to draw 1, 2, 3 lines on the mukluks. Same lines on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Let's use the same pattern on the mukluks as we did the parka sleeves. The top line has straight stripes. Now we're going to color these in later, so don't make them too thin. And below, zig, zag. Let's see, what else do we need? If you want to add some texture to your parka to make it look like it is furry, that's okay. That looks pretty cool. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Looking good so far. What else is my Inuit person missing? I know. Missing its fish. Do you know that the Inuit people go ice fishing for food? So let's draw a couple of fish hanging from a string from their hand here. We draw a little string, an oval, and a little triangle tail, an eye, a little head. If I want to draw a second one, I can. A little smaller, maybe. Wow, I'm really proud of my drawing. When you are finished drawing, you might want to trace in Sharpie or in black crayon. Speaking of crayons or colors, let's talk about this. In my example, you can see that I have used my crayons to color in my parka, but let's notice the colors. Browns and grays and blacks, all and tans, and I kept this part a little white with light gray. I did this because all of these things are made out of, all the mittens and the parka and the mukluks are made out of animal fur. Aha! Made sure I picked skin color to color in the face too, and the lips. And then I added a background. I did some stars in the background, and I made it look like she was standing on the ice. I also didn't forget my fishes. When you're ready, you can pick out your colors and color in your patterns carefully and everything very carefully. All right, everybody. Happy creating!